Welcome to Morning, Joan, darling. I'm so glad you're joining me today. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you, and we're kicking it off with some foot-stomping, hand-clapping news from the world of music. You know I love a good country tune, and Chris Stapleton is serving up just that on his All-American Roadshow tour. Can you believe this talented singer-guitarist brought his unique blend of country, blues, heartland rock, and soul to the Big Apple, not once, but twice? That's right, folks. Chris Stapleton sold out Madison Square Garden for 2 nights, and from what I've heard, it was absolutely unforgettable. I mean, who wouldn't want to see this generational talent perform hits like Traveler and Tennessee Whiskey live? Now, I know what you're thinking. New York City isn't exactly the hub of country music. But let me tell you, Stapleton's got a way of making everyone feel like they're sipping sweet tea on the porch, singing along to his soulful tunes. And that voice? Chills, honey. The man can bring the house down with his gritty, soulful vocals. I've got to give it to him. Chris Stapleton is a true artist. He's not afraid to blend different styles and create something entirely his own. It's like he's taking the best of Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, and Otis Redding, and mixing it with some good old-fashioned country twang. The result is pure magic, folks. And don't even get me started on his guitar skills. I mean, the man can shred like nobody's business. His solo spotlight during the show was apparently mesmerizing, with just him and his 6-string bringing the crowd to its feet. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, I'm not a huge country fan. But trust me, Chris Stapleton is something special. He's got a way of making his music relatable, like he's speaking straight to your soul. And with his All-American Roadshow tour continuing through October, you've still got plenty of chances to catch him live. So if you're looking for a night out that'll leave you feeling all the feels, look no further than Chris Stapleton. And if you're already a fan, well, you know what to do. Get out there and experience it for yourself. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, folks. I hope you're all doing fantastically well today. We've got a great segment lined up for you, and I'm excited to dive into the world of entertainment and the creator economy. You know, we often talk about the changing landscape of media and how traditional Hollywood is adapting to new players in the game. Well, today we're going to explore that topic further with a fascinating story about 2 major content creators who are giving Hollywood a run for its money. Let's start with Smosh, a brand that's been around for over 15 years and has built a massive following across various platforms. Their CEO, Alessandra Catanese, recently shared some insights on how they're expanding their efforts to serve their audience and even collaborating with traditional studios to bring their IP to life in new ways, like animation and shows. Animation and shows. But what's really interesting is how Smosh views its relationship with Hollywood. According to Catanese, it's not about competition. It's about coexistence. They believe that both sides can learn from each other, and that's exactly what's happening at events like VidCon, where representatives from traditional entertainment and the creator ecosystem come together to share ideas and insights. Another great example is Darman Studios, which operates out of a massive 125,000 square foot production facility in Burbank. They're producing high-quality content that's inspiring millions of viewers worldwide, and their CEO, Sean Atkins, emphasizes how their speed and efficiency set them apart from traditional Hollywood. Atkins shared an amazing story about how they produced a Christmas film in just 30 days, from idea to release. That kind of velocity is unheard of in traditional media, and it's a testament to the agility and creativity of content creators like Darman Studios. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Joan, what does this mean for the future of entertainment? Well, according to experts in the space, the lines between traditional Hollywood and creator-centric content are blurring, and that's a good thing. It means we're going to see more innovative storytelling, more diverse perspectives, and more opportunities for talent to shine. As Darman so eloquently put it, when those 2 rivers come together and converge into one, the current becomes 10 times stronger. He sees his studio as a bridge between old and new Hollywood, combining the best of both worlds to create something truly special. And that's exactly what we're seeing happen in the entertainment industry today. It's an exciting time, folks, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of content creators who are changing the game. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea, right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, dear listeners. We're wrapping up today's show with a delightful tale of those bushy-tailed critters that have captured our hearts. Squirrel. You know, those pesky little creatures that just can't seem to get enough of our bird seed. But fear not, fellow bird enthusiasts, for we've got the scoop on how to keep them at bay. It turns out there are a few clever ways to deter these nutty thieves from stealing all your bird seed. First up, you can try using physical barriers like baffles or cages to keep them out. And if that doesn't work, you can always switch to squirrel-proof bird feeders. But what's really fascinating is the use of capsaicin, the active ingredient in hot peppers, to repel squirrels. Apparently, birds aren't affected by it, but those pesky squirrels will get the message loud and clear. Another option is to use safflower seeds, which are bitter and unappealing to squirrels, but a favorite among cardinals. Talk about a win-win. And if you want to get really high-tech, you can try using ultrasonic noisemakers that emit sounds undetectable to humans and most bird species, but will drive those squirrels nuts. But here's the thing, maybe we're just overthinking this whole squirrel situation. Maybe it's time to let go of our need for control and just enjoy the show. After all, as the great philosopher once said, nature finds a way. So why not try embracing those squirrels and installing a squirrel feeder or two? It's all about coexisting with these adorable creatures and finding joy in their antics. And that's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.